Hey everybody, I'm going on a 2-night trip to Landslide Lake and Lake of the Falls, and I get to go without my kids. I don't have them for the week. So I thought I would show you my gear since I'm packing it up anyway. To start with, I have my Mountain Smith Zerk backpack. This is a great pack. It holds my water bottles in the front and all my snacks. It's also very light. It just has a small hip belt that I'll likely take off because I have a hip sack. I've got a UGQ Bandit 20-degree quilt. This thing is amazing. It's warm. It's about the perfect temperature for me in the summertime. I'm in the Canadian Rockies, so this is good to -6 Celsius, which is about right for the summertime here. If it's going to be any colder, I also have another UGQ quilt that's -10. I'll put a link to my lighter pack down at the bottom of the video. I've got a Nemo tensor insulated. This isn't the lightest, but it's incredibly comfortable, and it's the wide version, so it's a little bit heavier than, I've also got the Alpine, which is the mummy version, but I really like this in the summertime. For my tent, I have the Z-Packs Free Duo. I am waiting on my Durston tent, hasn't come here yet. I've got the Durston Pro coming, so I am still carrying tent poles. So the tent poles go with this. It's a freestanding, well, I'd actually call it a semi-freestanding Dyneema tent, super light. I'm going to be carrying my tarp because we're just at the beginning of the summer. It's very likely to rain or could even snow on us up high in the Rockies. So I'm bringing my Hyperlight Mountain Gear flat tarp, and it's a 10x8 tarp. Weighs almost nothing, so it's nice to throw in. I packed my gear in these Hyperlight pods. I also have a Hyperlight pack for when I go with my kids. My Zerk is kind of my without my kids pack when I don't have to carry 20 pounds of food. So I pack in these pods. I've got 3 of them. My food is in a food bag by Z-Packs. I generally just take food bags, freeze-dried, and that way I can just pour my water in it and just eat that way. I'm usually transfer these into freezer bags, Ziploc freezer bags. They weigh a lot less than these packages, and they take up a lot less space on the way home. I have, for cooking, I have an awesome little cozy here, or koozie. This keeps my water warm when I'm drinking coffee. I can just fold this down and drink my coffee in this way. This is just a 550 pot, and I've got a little Bic mini lighter, a little tiny Swedish cloth that I've cut into a little square. I just take 1 small fuel canister. This thing will last me for up to 5 nights, just me, by myself. My pot, if I can get it out of the koozie, is a titanium Toaks 550. For my water, I like to take a Canadian bottle, but I don't use their Be-Free filter. My Be-Free filter clogged up within probably 10 uses, and I took it back. They nicely let me keep the bag because there's nothing wrong with the bag, and I actually use it with my Solomon filter. I think these are made by the same people that made the Be-Free filter, but I think they're made just a little bit differently because this one hasn't clogged, and I've had this forever. I've also got a CNOC bag that fits the Be-Free, which also fits the Solomon filter because it's the same 42mm teeth. But this thing leaks a little bit. If I don't, oh, this isn't my one that actually fits the Be-Free. I've actually got the wrong one out here. But I just weighed this, and this thing actually weighs more than my Hydro Pack. So I'm gonna take my Hydro Pack this time, whereas I normally would have taken my CNOC bag. This CNOC here actually fits the Sawyer, but I do have the one for the Be Free. I just got this, and I'm testing this. This is a Nemo Fillo Elite pillow. I'm gonna see how comfortable this is. My Marmot pillow that I have was just moving, or just not quite comfortable enough, and it was moving all over on my pad. So I thought I'd try this. I think I can attach some cord to this and keep this on my pad. It's got little loops here, or one loop. So we will see if this is any better. I have a 1/8 of an inch Gossamer Gear pad that I have cut into a shorter length just to fit under my torso. This keeps my pad from moving around in my Dyneema tent, and it also gives me just a little bit more warmth under my pad. Footwear. I'm going to be wearing the North Face Ultralight fast packing boot. I have been on the hunt for a boot to be able to go long distances that is still lightweight. And this is what I came up with after literally trying and reselling probably about 15 pairs of shoes. I have really, really skinny feet, so if you have skinny feet, these might be for you. I'm also going to carry these because there's a creek crossing or two where I'm going, or a river crossing. And these are the Eddie Bauer No Flop Flips. These are probably the lightest weight sandal I could find. I've got a little tiny towel just for wiping the condensation off my tent, or if I jump in a lake, you can use it as a little towel. And clothing. I wear a really tiny neck knife. Just makes me feel safe. I know I don't need it. It's really small, CRKT minimalist. It's got some funky drawings on it of a squid or something. I have my gloves, just run-of-the-mill Mountain Equipment Company gloves. I have a pair of Gore-Tex over mitts. These are really light, they weigh practically nothing. These are from REI. I have a Arctaryx pullover jacket for my rain gear. I can't remember what this is called. I think it's the Alpha FL. For my rain pants, I'm using some really lightweight, I don't know how durable these are because I haven't really taken them into any brush or anything yet. I guess we'll see. These are the Ultimate Direction, can't remember the name of them, but they're supposed to be very waterproof. They've got zips down here so I don't have to take my shoes off to get them on, because that is super inconvenient. The rest of my clothes, I have an Arctaryx wind jacket. This is the Squamish jacket. Love this thing, favorite jacket ever. I have for nighttime sleeping, because it's the Rockies and it gets cold, I've just got some Coast Mountain long johns. We call them long johns here. I've got a merino wool top from Icebreaker Merino. And I have this. I'm actually going to decide if I'm going to take this or if I'm going to take my puffy. This is an Alpaca Gear Company sweater. These things are amazing. They're made of alpaca wool and they're really warm and they're so soft and cozy. They're not bad for heaviness either. Probably weighs just maybe an ounce more than my puffy jacket. I have some toe socks and GG toe socks. I can either hike in these or sleep in them. I get the toe socks because they work well in my flip-flops. I can still wear my flip-flops with my socks on. I've got an extra pair of hiking socks, Darn Tough. I'll be wearing a pair of Darn Toughs as well. And I have my Arctaryx Sida pants, very lightweight, weigh practically nothing. I'll either be wearing these or I'll be wearing my Arctaryx shorts that I have on right now. My Montane Booties are awesome because if I have to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night in the tent, I usually wear these in my sleeping bag because, like I said, I sleep super cold. So I wear these under my quilt, and if I need to go to the washroom, they're already on my feet. I don't have to struggle with getting on some shoes. On my face, I'll be wearing my sunglasses. I got these really lightweight sunglass cases. They're plastic. I think that they got imported from China, but they weigh hardly anything. I've got some Oakley sunglasses that I will either be wearing or keep in there. Oakley frog skins. Electronics. I've got my Insta360 One X2, and I've got my Rode Wireless Go mounted on it. I have another one that clips on me when I want to stretch this out and be talking at the same time or be talking a little distance away. I've got my invisible selfie stick, and I've just got the little cap on it. I usually carry two batteries or three batteries depending on how long I'm going. I carry it in a little Dyneema bag. This little Dyneema bag is from Hilltop Packs, and it has a little divider inside. And if a battery is dead, you put it on the red side. And if it's full, you put it on the green side, just so that you can tell. I've got a couple of batteries for this in there. I also have just a little cover that came with my camera to keep it from getting bashed around. And I have a little Dyneema bag zip bag that I carry all my electronics in. I just got this off Etsy. I'll have to find the site and I'll have to put the link below. I usually carry some Apple Earpods. I've got a cable that does 3 different kinds of items that I have that I need to charge. My iPhone, this one goes to my Garmin, I believe, and I've got a little battery pack here, and this one is the, I can't remember what this is called. Oh, Nightcore NB 10,000. I either carry one of these for 2 days or 2 of these if I'm going for more than 2 days. I have one card in case my card fills up for my camera. I have my Rode Wireless Go. I also wear a Garmin watch. This is the 6S, I believe. And so I carry a little adapter, little end adapter, so that I can charge my watch. It usually does all my navigating for me. I have a little end here that goes on my little charging cable. I also carry a C cable, and that fits on here. I do carry one other set of headphones, which is my Aftershocks. The reason I love these is because they don't go over my ear. They're bone conducting, and I can hear everything around me. If there's an animal, like a big grizzly bear coming at me or something, I'll still be able to hear it. I wear these when I hike. If I'm just lying in my tent, because I don't want to use up the battery, I'll use my Earpods. Electronics, one more item is my Garmin Inreach. This is for safety. There's no cell service where we're going. There usually isn't any cell service anywhere or most places in the Rockies. There's a few places that have gotten cell service lately that I'm surprised, but where I'm going definitely isn't any cell service. I've also got a little Ultralight Wallet. I got this off of Etsy as well. Just got my driver's license and my bank card in here, basically. And that's it. And I've got my little female pee thing that I can use standing up to go pee in a little bag. Got this little bag off Etsy. It's awesome. Too much information. I'll zip that back up. I have a little Dyneema bag with a zip that I put my snacks in so that I can just grab my snacks anytime. I throw this in my bear bag to do a bear hang. There's not going to be any bear lockers where we are. So I have a full bear hanging kit for my bear bag. My camera and all of my electronics I usually keep in this Hyperlight bag, and that way I can just get to my camera, I can get to my camera batteries, I can get to my headlamp. I usually put my headlamp in here, and my headphones if I want to take them off, and my sunglasses usually go in here. I've got lots of pockets on the front of this backpack, so really I don't need this except that it's waterproof. It's got a waterproof zip, and so to keep my camera safe, even though my camera is technically waterproof, I've heard that people have had issues with it going in the water, so I'm going to keep it in here when it's raining. Other than that, oh, poop bag. Can't forget the poop bag. Can you tell it's a poop bag? This is another Hilltop Packs bag. Hilltop Packs makes great stuff. In my poop kit, I have a little trowel, super lightweight trowel. I carry these YC wipes because they are super lightweight, way lighter than wet ones. I don't carry toilet paper. I carry these because they're biodegradable. You just put a little bit of water on these little tabs, and then they become an actual, almost like a washcloth, which is really nice because then it keeps you clean. You don't get any chafing. I've got a little tiny Purell hand sanitizer in here. And I also have my Kulo Clean. This is a little bidet. And this little bidet goes on my little smart water bottle. And that's another great way to keep clean without toilet paper. I think that's everything. Except for my underwear. Don't know if I want to mention my underwear, but I do have a pair of extra smart wool underwear, just in case. Thanks, everybody. Here's a few more items that I'll have in my kit. I've got a first aid kit here. It's a Dyneema bag. I keep in it some rubber gloves, my medication, and first aid items. I've got Tylenol, ibuprofen, some Benadryl, syringe, some ear cleaners, some pristine water tabs just in case my filter doesn't work, some cortisone cream, little tiny sewing kit from Z-Packs, some blister treatment. I also carry some toothpaste tabs. They have no water in them. Got these on Amazon, so they were super light. No less water means lighter. I've got some zip ties. Wilderness Pocket Wash also has no water. Little strips of soap. One of these little strips will wash my pot or my socks or whatever else I need. I've got my repair kit. I've got some mesh repair here for my tent in case my dog puts his claw through my mesh again. I've got the repair kit for my sleeping pad and just some gear patches. I've got my body lotion, tiny bottle, and I also keep in here my sunscreen. It's just a roll-on sunscreen, or a stick. This is my tick and insect repellent. This is really strong, deep formula because we went to a really buggy lake. This is my cork ball. This is for rolling out if you're getting any Achilles tendon pain or any foot soreness or quad soreness, whatever else, hip pain. I've also got my Kulo cloth. And here are my tent stakes. These are in a vampire killing kit from Hilltop Packs, little Dyneema bag. Thought it was cute. These are the MSR groundhogs, mini groundhogs. Super lightweight and really durable. Something else I didn't show you was my little BRS stove. It's very lightweight, very compact, and a little Bic mini lighter.